Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Cards to Burn. In this series, Matt and I will be opening 10 packs of each core set, and we will then build a deck of those cards to face off against one another in a best of 3 match. However, at the end of each duel, we will then cast a tremendous fire on our collections and burn every card that we just used from our collections. Join us as we push ourselves and our cards to the limits. This is Cards to Burn. I lost the match. I lost both games pretty damn quickly, and here we are. And on top of that, Matt is now able to open a pack from any set, any core set, and this frightens me because he could realistically have anything that I need to then worry about countering, or he could save any decent cards he does get for a later set when we actually get around to opening it. I don't know. And it's that uncertainty that I really don't like. But anyway, we're on to Magic Ruler, and I think I'm going to play a bit more aggressive this time, just to make sure that Matt doesn't get a card advantage, so that I can actually win this. So, let's jump straight into the pack openings. First pack, what are we going to get? Okay, it's okay. We've got Sentry of 1,000 Hands. Oh, yes, I forgot. Nimble Momonga is in this set. That is amazing. If I can get a play set of these, I will definitely be using those at some point. That is very decent. Spear Cretin, I believe, is okay. Upstart Goblin, very happy with that. Oh, yes. We got a Mystic Tomato. Fantastic. So we've got the Mystic Tomato, we've got the Crab Turtles, Ritual cards, so again, that could see play. Giant Trunade, very good cards. Chain Energy was actually a favourite card of mine when Matt and I were playing our progression series, because it just allowed me to constantly keep burning him, and if I can pair that with a Nimble Momonga and just give myself more life points, I can in theory burn him. So I'll have to see, and it would be nice to get a burn victory in the Cards to Burn series at some point. We've got another Spear Cretin, fairly decent, so I may have to see what I actually end up using. To be fair, do I save Mystic Tomato, don't I? We'll have to see in the deck building. Okay, yes, Banisher of the Light. I'm very, very happy to see this card. It's a nice 2k defender, and obviously when it gets to like Invasion of Chaos, this might see a lot of play. And also another Upstart Goblin, so I will almost definitely use at least one in this set. This is pretty decent. All round a very good pack once again. Very happy with that. Crab Turtle. So we have Crab Turtle, we have the Ritual card. That's pretty good. So we might be able to do something with Crab Turtle. He's got 2,550 attack, 2,500 defense. Normally I wouldn't, but maybe in this series he's going to see play. We've also got a Slot Machine, which again is a fairly decent defender. We've also got a Boar Soldier, which is a 2k attacker. So yeah, pretty happy with that overall. Okay, pack 6, we did get the Karate Man, which I am very happy with. Big fan of Karate Man. We also got Megamorph as our ultra rare. Could be better, but it's there. We got our Labyrinth Wall, which is a very, very strong 3k defender, I believe. Fairly solid pack, actually. I'm very happy with this. I think this deck is going to shape up to be pretty good, in all fairness. We've got a Black Pendant. Big fan of that card. Really nice. Another Senju of 1,000 Hands could come into play. Okay, another Spear Cretin. We've got a playset of Spear Cretin. Probably going to see play in this deck. Again, average pack. Nothing amazing, but I am happy about that Black Pendant. Another Red Archery Girl. I think that's like my 5th one or something like that. Wall Shadow, again, strong defense. Pretty crap pack in all fairness. Okie dokie, we got another Ceremonial Bell. That's okay, I suppose. Whiptail Crow is fairly decent. A Rush Recklessly, which I'm actually very happy to see, because that can just help me, defend some of my monsters, keep them on the field as tribute fodder. That could work quite nicely. Penguin Knight, I distinctly remember, used to be one of my favourite cards, purely because of the art and the fact that it's a Penguin Knight. What is not to love? I don't know how decent the card actually is, though. But, again, fairly average pack, other than that Rush Recklessly, which I'm very, very happy to see. Okay, the last pack. and I got a giant gem. It would have been nice to see a playset of them, but you know, what more can you ask for? I've got the giant gem, I got a flash assailant, I'm very happy with that. Firecracken is okay, I suppose. Guardian of the Throne Room actually is pretty decent. That could definitely see play. Electric Snake, again, that's my second, I believe, but we got the giant gem, we got the flash assailant. Those are kind of the two best in that pack. So overall, you know what? I'm pretty happy with that. And you've also got to remember that I still have the Witch of the Black Forests. I still actually have a Jirai Gumo as well, which is a fairly big BT. You know, unfortunately I didn't get any more Nimble Mamongers, but I got the one, so that can give me a nice 1k boost to life points. We'll probably see play just while we only have the one. I don't think it's worth trying to save that in the hopes that I can pull another one further down the line. I'm not as confident, especially after that last match. But let's jump into the deck builder and see what we can come up with.
Okay, everyone, I'm very happy with that win that I got last week, but let's just get straight into our 10 packs of Magic Crawler. First pack. Okay, that isn't too terrible at all. Traps is better than what I've seen the majority of the series so far in the regular sets. Horned Unicorn, I'm very happy with that. Sonic Bird, very happy if I do decide to go down the ritual route. Next pack. Ooh, a Nimble Momonga. Let's go on to the next pack. Okay, Brush Recklessly. Okay, I've got Performance of Sword. That goes with the ritual spell. Firecracken is now my strongest level 4 beta, so I'm happy to see you. Next pack. Oh, a Karate Man. It's interesting. A second Firecracken. I would love a Molten Destruction to go with that. I'm not gonna lie. And I could do Fire Tribal. A Giant Rat. Not too bad, not too bad. Hungry Burger and Hamburger Recipe in the same pack. That's not bad at all. Oh my god, what a pack this is! Okay, I'm looking at the cards in the set. I was generally feeling an Eureka because that powerful crab turtle to high proportions. So I'm very happy with Eureka. Upstart Goblin, great card. Possibly going to save it, but it's just a draw one. It's good. Grateful Servant, I love. Another Ryu Ran could come in handy. Another Hungry Burger to go with our recipes. But oh my god, those two! Oh my god, those two right there. A Cyber Jar and a Blue Eyes Toon Dragon. Oh my god, how much money that goes for? Secret Blue Eyes Toon. All right, now we just need to pull the Toon World. Not likely, but let's give it a Wall Shadow. A Wall Shadow. I might have to try that. I might have to try that, but a Toll, and I've got Chain Energy. That could make for a horrible game for Jordan. Alright. Okay, Senju is very good if I'm going the ritual route. Mine are as good deterrent if Jordan's pulled a Delinquent Duo or something along those lines. I've flown through these packs and it was a bit scary. Oh my god, a second Giant Rat and a Gaia Power to work with as well. Oh, I don't know if I've got any good Earth Monsters that I've saved. But, oh yeah, no, that I'm very happy. Lots of these field spells. Which is good. Alright, next pack. Okay, well, if I didn't have a Crab Turtle, there is the Crab Turtle. A second Upstart Goblin. Oh, that's good. And a UFO Turtle as well. I am happy. I'm relatively happy with my polls. I'm not going to lie. I'll have to have a big think on this as to what sort of route I'm going to go, but yeah, I'll see you in deck building.
Pretty happy with it overall. There's a few cards that I wish I could have had a play set of, you know, like Nimble Momonga, Giant Germ, Amoeba. They would have been really nice. And they may not get to use their effects to the full power, but they are very good cards nonetheless. And because I've only got one, I decided to throw them in. So I'll talk you through the deck. We've got Amoeba first, which, as I said, I just put one in because that's all I've got. And, you know, although I have put it in because Matt might have a Snatch Steal, at which point it could come in handy in all fairness. Armed Ninja, last Armed Ninja, just wanted to kind of use this in a set where there are so many more spell cards. Ceremonial Bell, Cocoon of Evolution, again, a very strong defender, 2k defender. That can make for a nice wall and hopefully some tribute fodder. Electric Snake, Giant Germ, Insect Soldiers of the Sky from the last set. Jirai Gumo, I mean, last match I did use him to attack, but to be honest with you, this match I might just use him as a wall. 2.2k attack. He can defend from most monsters, really. We've got Karate Man, just a generally pretty good card that can help me beat over some monsters. And again, Tribute. Nimble Monger, just to get me some extra life points. Penguin Soldier, I kind of just threw this in for nostalgia because I've always loved this card purely just because it's a Penguin Knight. Send You a Thousand Hands, I'm basically using to get the Ritual Monster, which for this case is Crab Turtle, to my hand. Wall Shadow, which I'm going to be using in unison with the Labyrinth Wall and the Magical Labyrinths to get that on the field. It's a nice 3k defender, which I don't believe anything can beat over, and it still has a 1600 attack. And then we've basically, the rest of these are kind of just decent attack, decent defense tribute fodder. We've got Ancient Elf, Firecracker, and Guardian of the Throne Room, and Hibikami. Obviously, Labyrinth Wall, as I've mentioned. Launcher Spider is another good monster if I can tribute a couple of monsters for, get a 2.5k defender, 2.2k attacker on the field. That could really act as a beater. Again, back to the tribute fodder, 2 red archery girls, a Ryuran, which again, something to tribute to. Have a decent 2.2k, 2.6k. It's slightly better than Launcher Spider. And it's just another chance for me to try and win the game with a strong attacking monster. Whiptail Crow is again probably my strongest attacker, I believe, my normal attacker anyway, other than Guardian of the Throne Room. Anyway, then we've got Block Attack, which can just help me keep some monsters alive, pretty much. Curse of Fiend, just a generally all-round pretty good spell card. So I've got 2, so I just wait to throw one in. Final Destiny, I don't think I will see play. Wall Shadow. Malevolent Nozzle, great card, allows me to boost my monster's attack by 700, could help me keep some of my lower levels alive, or indeed it could basically just make my stronger monsters even stronger. Stimpack, again another buff, and it just helps make my monsters even stronger. Sword of the Deep-Seated, which again is 500 attack and defense, and it can cycle back onto the top of my deck without having to pay life points, so again a pretty solid card. Upstart Goblin, just to allow me to get some more draw power off the mat. And then Fairy Hand Mirror, which will basically obviously allow me to pick and choose my targets. So if Matt did draw any of the really good spell cards in this set, it will just allow me to choose which target he is focusing on, and could allow me to win the game basically by keeping my best cards on the field. House of Adhesive Tape, I don't really think we'll see much play, but Matt, who knows, Matt could summon some cards with 500 or less, like I know. And then Snake Fang, last but not least, and that's just to decrease the defense of a monster during the turn that card is activated, which is nice if I'm struggling to beat over one of Matt's Labyrinth Walls or one of his 2k defenders. So that is my deck. Again, I'm feeling pretty confident. I've played quite a few good cards, but also I still have a lot of good cards left. I've still got my Witch of the Black Forest, I've still got my Swords of Revealing Light, Mystic Tomato, so I actually have still got some very good cards.
Okay, so this is the weirdest deck I have ever built on Yu-Gi-Oh! And that is saying something, because I have come up with some jank before, but nothing as janky as this. So the main focus of the deck is darks, with a little bit of an earth contingent in there. But the whole sort of plan is to try and get my monsters' attack as high as possible. So I've got the Mystic Plasma Zone in here, Reflexing, Malevolent Nozzle, Stimpack, Sword of Deep-Seated, just a lot of attack boosting cards like that. But also the other sort of play is battle tricks, and trying to get a high defense on monsters on the field as well if I don't have Mystic Plasma out. So I've got a Reliable Guardian, a Horn of Light to boost defense for my cards as well. And speaking of battle tricks as well, so Reflexing is battle trick as well. I've got Tailor the Fickle to move over any equipped spell that I may use onto a monster he's attacking to surprise boost the attack, or to get rid of an equipped spell that he uses, since I'm feeling he may be on a few. But other than that, what I would love to do in this deck is just to wall out until he decks out, potentially, through cards like Grateful Servant. Like obviously I'm lulling him into attack with my sort of weaker monsters, and that's kind of the play. Like, as I say, lure him in, hopefully hit him with a battle trick to stop some of that. I've got my recruiters, Mystic Tomato, to get a lot of my dark monsters to retreat off, or just a swarm field. Same with Giant Rat. Obviously, Giant Rat, I can get a Labyrinth Wall, and if I've got a magical labyrinth, I can choose it for a Wall Shadow. I know it doesn't accomplish too much, but the point is, hopefully in my deck, is to fill up the graveyard for my Shadow Ghoul. So obviously, having a Labyrinth Wall equipped with Magical Labyrinth, and that gets one monster already in the grave. And then if I have a different monster tribute for a Shadow Ghoul, that's another one. I also have able to summon off from the Giant Rat a Petite Moth. So if I have Cocoon of Evolution in my hand that I haven't summoned, Cocoon of Evolution you can actually equip from your hand like a Petite Moth. So it's different to Uni monsters in the fact that I can just play it as if it was an equipped spell. So I am very happy with that potential, because then obviously Petite Moth gets 2000 defense. So if it was special summoned from Giant Rat, my plan would be to turn it into defense, block it, so maybe tribute it for Larvae Moth. That's two extra monsters in grave. Then potentially tribute the Larvae Moth for a Shadow Ghoul, because then that's already gaining 300 attack from just that combo, that long combo that's terrible. I've also got hungry burgers in here and 2 hamburger recipes. So obviously I've got the extra hungry burger that I can use for the cost of 1 burger recipe. I've also got Pumpkin King of Ghosts. If I can't get that tribute summoned, that will count as one whole tribute for a hamburger recipe. Obviously that's the point as well, me having the little monsters in here as well. Like a Medibat, I've got this mechanical snail. I've got these other 3-star monsters up here. Obviously the Petite Moth, and then we'll go for level 5. Yeah, like, I know it's not a good deck. I know I'll probably lose. But if I could pull off a War Shadow or a friggin' Lava Moth, I'm thinking I might find it too funny just not to count. So partially this deck is getting rid of bad cards that I had that I don't want in my collection. But then I am using good cards like a Cyber Jar and a Witch Black Forest along with my recruiters to stop things. So in the side deck, I am just playing 2 more Magical Labyrinths to get rid of him, to basically get rid of the card. However, if I do see some success, or don't see it as often as I like, I might chuck one in. If John's on Gravekeeper's Servant, like I have got Penguin Knight in the side, because this will reset my graveyard if it is discarded from Gravekeeper's Servant. Obviously that's not great in conjunction with Shadow Ghoul, but I could then use it to reset my Wall Shadow combo or Lava Moth combo. And likewise, in case he pulls a Delinquent Duo or Confiscation, I have Minar in my side deck. So basically it will, if he were to hit it off Delinquent Duo, or if I choose to send it myself from Delinquent Duo, he will take damage for discarding it. Not the best, but they're my side deck. I know actually using a side deck for once will come at a bit of a detriment to me, but I'm feeling in a good place since I've got an extra pack. We can definitely do things even if we have a surprise duel. I did pull the Crab Turtle and the Ritual for Crab Turtle, so that is something waiting the wings if needed, along with Eureka and a lot of other good water monsters. Like I said, not sure how this duel is going to go at all, but yeah, let's get into it. Finally, we're here at the duel, Spell Ruler. So Jordan, this is a interesting set. Ritual monsters for first release here, as well as the quick play spells. So this will be very interesting because we actually have some battle tricks now to look for. But yeah, so let's get into the duel and see what happens.
Yeah, fantastic. Super excited for this one. I'm really looking forward to being able to use some of the spells from this set. So yeah, let's get straight into it. Hopefully I can actually get a win this time. I'm not going to be overconfident.
I know, I was thinking to myself, wasn't it last episode you said, oh, let's see if we can get a 7-1, but with you in the second time. I'm like, wait, aren't we on 1-1 now? So either of us could be the 7.
Yeah, unfortunately, it didn't really go to plan. So I've decided I'm not going to be cocky for the rest of this season.
Yeah. I mean, in my deck building, you'll see, but I am like the complete opposite of cocky. I say I've actually said this is the craziest deck that I've ever thought of, and that is saying something.
Craziest deck.
It
Oh,
is
God.
so good. My deck, obviously, it won't give much away, but my deck, it just feels so convoluted in what I'm trying to accomplish with it that, like, I've played through many scenarios in my head where I just draw the right cards at the start, and it's like, yes. But I don't think any of those will actually happen.
Oh, so it's all in the draw. Okay.
It will be all in a draw, I think.
Leaving it to chance. Okay.
Yeah, like I'm being optimistic with this deck. I can see the way this deck can do good, but I'm sure most of the audience will agree that there's a lot of ways it could do bad.
Well, we shall see. I've won the rock paper scissors playoff. Hopefully, I can win the match. And by the sounds of what you've just said, I'm liking my chances.
Okay, I'm looking forward to this, Jordan. My hand is completely different to anything in the last two sets, mainly because of the difference in spell and trap cards.
Very exciting. Okay, mine is also quite different, and I'm very excited. Hopefully, I can get some of the cards that I've actually packed off. Otherwise, it's kind of going to be a waste, but we shall see. Good luck, duelist.
Good luck. Yeah.
Right.
No vanillas in sight for me.
Stand by main. I'm going to start with a normal summon of Guardian of the Throne Room.
But vanilla for Jordan.
I'm going to set a card. Yes, unfortunately vanilla for me, but we shall see how it goes. I will then simply end my turn.
Perfect. I will go main phase one. I will simply do a nice little humble tea set and just end my turn.
Stand by main. I will simply set a card and
Yep.
pass turn.
Okay, fair enough. I'm kind of happy with that. I will start by flip summoning my Cyber Jar.
Shit. Okay.
Okay, yeah, so you can do your mills.
You got rid of one of my good cards, Nimble
Oh my
Momonga.
god, I did. Yes, I wonder if you picked up another one. So I believe with Cyber Jar, we'll both mill at the same time, and then you decide yours first, I believe. Ooh,
Okay, so I will start by
playing insect soldiers. Okay.
Insect Soldiers of the Sky and
Yep.
good old
Upstart.
Whiptail Crow.
Oh, nice Whiptail Crow there.
Upstart Goblin,
Yep.
Block Attack, and Malevolent Nuzzler.
Oh, all to the hand. Okay, well, I'm similar to you. I will be adding Nuzzler to my hand and a Sword of Deep Seated from a previous set.
Oof.
Rush
I know
Reckless.
how much you hate that card.
I know. Rush Recklessly also to my hand.
Yeah.
Hungry Burger being Ritual Monster has to go to my hand.
Yep.
But the Giant Rat,
Can be
I
something.
will special summon that in attack position, I believe.
Yep.
I have to do some mental gymnastics there to think about our play. Okay. Okay, where to proceed from here? Okay, interesting. I will normal summon my Witch of the Black Forest.
Ooh.
This is why I couldn't play Goat.
Oh, okay. Very
Yeah.
nice.
I will then equip my Witch with Stimpack,
Okay.
take 1800. I will then go to my battle phase,
hmm
and I will have my Witch attack your Crow.
Yep, so that's 150.
Yep. Oh, God, I messed up. Okay. And I will then have my Giant Rat attack your Soldier of the Sky.
That is what I like to hear.
Yeah. I don't think it matters too much, because my play was a bit detrimental to myself. Okay, I will then set a card, could be anything, and activate the field spell Mystic Plasma Zone.
Okay.
Yeah, so this gives all dark monsters 500 attack and decreases their defense.
I'm surprised you're trying to buff Witch of the Black Forest. That's a weird one.
I'll then end my turn.
Okie dokie. I'm going to start off with an Upstart Goblin. So
That's
gain your
fine.
1,000 life points.
Yep, gain my 1,000. No bad reaction to Smoxy in the format yet.
Thank God.
Which personally I would have saved it for.
I will then... I will activate Turtle Oath.
Oh, very
And
nice.
I will
Yep.
send Hibikimi
Yep.
and Senju of the Thousand Hands.
Nice. Okay, so you didn't normal summon the Senju.
And I will
Interesting.
then normal summon my Crab Turtle.
That's fine.
Okay, and this goes to the grave. I think that's the first ritual summon I've ever done.
I think it might be as well, to be fair. Yeah.
I will then set a card,
Yeah.
and then, just for good measure, I'm going to equip Craptouch with Malevolent Nuzzler.
Very nice.
So he is now on 3,250.
Yeah, and my witch is on 2,300.
So what do I want to get rid of? I'm going to get rid of your witch, because it's a bit of a menace.
Okay, so 2,300. I mean, yeah, I kind of expect you to wait for the loss from Simpac, but yep, so that is 950 for me. Okay, my witch will go to the grave along with Stimpack, and then I will get the search.
Okie doke.
Okay, the question is, what do I want to add to my hand, monster-wise? I'm really not sure what I want. Not going to lie. I am just going to add... I think I'm going to add a Cocoon of Evolution to my hand.
Mm-hmm.
Thins the deck at least, at the very least. Okay, anything else for you on your turn?
I am going to simply end my turn.
That is no problem at all. Okay, I'll just go main phase. I will... I will just set another card, and I'll turn my Giant Rat to defense mode before I end. Now I'm my turn.
That is very intimidating.
It should be. I mean, he's a giant rat, but he's not a crab turtle hybrid.
That is true. That is a weird ass looking hybrid. To be fair, whatever lab
Yeah.
cooked that up needs
Yeah.
to answer some questions.
How did they only end up with one eye?
But anyway, that was a question for another
Yeah,
day.
yeah. So maybe new series. Just what random shit can we cook up from all these old Yu-Gi-Oh cards?
Oh god, yeah, that would be a long series. To be fair. Okay, I'm going to start by normal summoning my other Senju of the Thousand Hands.
Nice.
And
So
I can't actually remember if I have another ritual, which isn't good. No, I don't. So I actually don't have a target for it.
No, that's fine.
Anyway, so battle phase, I will just attack into a giant rat.
Okay, that's fine. He will be destroyed. I will get the search, and I will special summon. Has to be in attack mode as well. I will special summon another giant rat.
That's fine. I'm gonna just attack into your giant rat.
That is perfect. So are they both being destroyed?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I don't have anything in response. Okay, so I will get my search, and I will special summon Labyrinth Wall.
Oh, bugger. Okay. I mean, I can still beat over that, which is good.
You can still beat over it, yeah. Okay, I'll start my turn. Okay, I will go main phase 1. Let me just do some maths in my head. That is fine by me. I am going to do something that is probably only happening for the first time in Yu-Gi-Oh's long history.
Oh, Jesus.
Aside from the anime. I will equip Labyrinth Wall with Magical Labyrinth.
Oh dear, I know what's coming.
And then I will tribute Labyrinth Wall equip in order to summon from my deck a very special summon. I'll special summon Wall Shadow in attack position.
Man.
So he will get the boost from Mystic Plasma Zone.
Correct.
I will then equip Wall Shadow with a card you know about, Malevolent Nozzle. That's 2,800. And then also Sword of Deep-Seated, taking his attack points to 3,300. I will then have my Wall Shadow attack your Crab Turtle.
Oh, how much is that? 3,300. I lose 50, seriously. What a
Yeah.
joke. I will then let Malevolent Nuzzle go to the grave, I think.
Yep, fair enough. You don't want to pay those 500 life points.
No, not overly, in all honesty.
So this is one of the convoluted things that I wanted to happen.
That's...
Being able to get Wall Shadow out. my heart was racing on that last draw for my turn, because if I drew Wall Shadow for that turn, I would not be able to summon it.
Well, that's fun. I'm just going to set a card and end my turn.
Well, I mean, the good news is I do not think you can... I don't think you can beat over my... Sorry, no, I don't think you can have a monster for normal summon with 3,000 defense or more. Okay, I will just... Tell you what, I will go main phase. I will normal summon a Petite Moth in attack mode. I will go battle phase. I will have my Wall Shadow attack your face down.
That is okay.
Penguin Knight, okay. And then my Petite Moth, again, probably for the first time in its Ego career, will attack you directly. He is a deadly creature who is better off avoided, and unfortunately you didn't heed his warning.
That's true.
When you know I've got a cocoon in my hand, I just can't equip it.
I will set a card.
Oh my, okay.
I'm just going to have to end my turn. That's really unfortunate.
Okay, I will start my turn. I'm hopefully coming in for some big damage here. I'm going to go to main phase 1. Actually, no, I'm going to go straight to battle phase, tell a lie. In battle phase, my Wall Shadow will attack you directly. And then in damage step, I will use Rush Recklessly to give my Wall Shadow 700 more attack.
So that's 4k.
I will go to main phase 2. Then I will equip my Petite Moth with... I have to do it this way. With the Cocoon of Evolution. So let's just move him there. So Petite Moth's stats become the same as Cocoon of Evolution. And then I will switch my Moth to defense mode.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Why not protect my my little moth while he's nesting? I'll equip him with Horn of Light, increasing his defense by 700. Oh, 800, sorry. So he's on 2,800 defense.
Oh god. Okay.
Well, I'll just end my turn.
Oh, this isn't going too well. Okay. I think.
Yeah, one more attack and you're done.
Unfortunately, I don't think there's anything. Okay, I'm just going to have to set a monster
Yeah.
and end my turn. This
No
is
worries.
not going well at all. I really misplayed earlier.
Oh, what? When was that? When you destroyed my second giant rat?
No, actually. I'll tell you about it after the duel.
Yeah, I will just go battle phase and I will attack him with my War Shadow.
Okay.
That's obviously one standby phase that my cocoon has been active as well. I'll put a counter on that just in case it comes up.
Shit.
So now you also understand why I was buffing my Witch of the Black Forest, because I wanted the giant rat destroyed.
That is true.
Because my misplay earlier was I wanted to crash the giant rat to get my Wall Shadow out sooner, but I completely forgot to crash first. I think I was just a bit worried about like rush recklessly. I mean, I bet you're dreading the moment you don't draw a monster, because then that'll mean it'll mean game over.
Okay, well, unfortunately, Matt, there is nothing I can do, so I'm just going to have to admit defeat.
Yeah.
I'm going to go first yet again.
Yeah. Obviously, unfortunately, don't draw for the first turn since we are playing modern rules.
Yeah, that's fine. So, start by main. I will simply start by setting and setting a nice little tea set.
Yeah, no problem. T gets all the business. Oh, great. That's just great. Okay, I will go to main phase 1. I will normal summon a Whiptail Crow. He's quite a good boy in this set, isn't he? He's he's one of the more powerful ones. I will then attack your face down.
That is fine. That is my Nimble Momongo.
Oh, now I get to see how many you actually summoned. That's the game you're like.
I don't have any targets, unfortunately.
No worries. Okay, I'll go main phase 2, and I will just set a face down and end my turn.
Okie dokie. Right, I'm going to start by setting a card, and I'm just going to simply end my turn.
Okay, I will start my turn. Okay. Oh, decisions. Okay, I am going to tribute my Whiptail Crow, my Pumpkin, the King of Ghosts.
Okay.
I'll then activate my field spell, Mystic Plasma Zone, so he's now on 2,300 attack. I'll go to battle phase and I'll attack you direct. I'll attack your face down.
You destroy my ceremonial bell.
You're playing the bell. Oh.
Right, I'm going to normal summon Karate Man.
Very nice, very nice.
I will equip him with Stim Pack.
That's fine. So he's on 1,700.
Yeah, and I will use his effect to double his original attack.
Yep, so it will be 2,700.
Correct, and I will attack into your Pumpkin King of the Ghosts.
Okay, so what's my monster's attack? 2,300, is it not? I will then, in damage step, activate Rush Recklessly.
Oh, man. Jesus Christ. Okay.
So my Pumpkin's on 3,000. Yeah, your monster will be destroyed and you'll take 300.
Wow. This is really not going well. Jeez.
No, it's not good when you lose advantage like that. That is the one downside to Karate Man, I believe. All right, so I'll just go battle phase and I'll try and get in for the 2,300.
Go for it. Oh, this is not good.
Well, my Pumpkin putting in his work.
Okay, I'm just going to have to set a card. I will just end my turn.
No problem. Oh, the pressure is coming together. I will normal summon a Whiptail Crow, who also gains the boost from my Mystic Plasma Zone. And then I'll go battle phase. Whiptail Crow will attack your monster.
You destroy my Whiptail Crow.
Ooh, yeah. And then my Pumpkin will attack you directly.
Oh, man.
Not looking good for you. Not looking good.
Not looking good at all. Unfortunately, end my turn. I can't do anything.
Okay, let's go straight to battle phase again. My Crow, attack your monster.
Yeah.
Giant Germ, so I will take 500. You did some damage to me this game, so that's the silver lining. Do you have any targets to special summon?
No, I don't.
That's unlucky. And then Pumpkin will attack you directly again.
That's game. That is genuinely game. And what's so annoying, I've just realised that I could have stayed in this easily.
Oh no.
So I had a Whiptail Crow.
Yes, you did.
I could have summoned him in attack and then activated the lock attack on your Pumpkin King.
Oh my, you could have, because there's the defense loss.
That would have then destroyed your Pumpkin, the King of the Ghosts, and even if you summon your Whiptail Crow, it's then a crash, and I'm still in the game, but
yeah,
unfortunately I misplayed badly and lost quicker than anything.
And, I was actually playing, so I wouldn't have crashed the Whiptail Crows if that had come into effect, because I had a Darkness Approaches in my hand.
Oh, okay.
And unfortunately, in my starting hand, I drew my Garnet Wall Shadow, so I would have discarded the useless Wall Shadow and the useless Magical Labyrinth to flip your Whiptail Crow face down. I mean, it's a bad card, but Darkness Approaches, but it could have done something. So I win. I'm happy with that. Yeah, I'm glad that I've got rid of all your crab turtles. Obviously, it did come in useful, but I'm glad I got rid of them. Yeah, I looked through a deck. Oh, so I got rid of some good cards. Oh, a Ryu Ran, a Launch Spider, a second Jiragumo. Wow, I got rid of some good cards from you.
You did. And I didn't get to play any of them.
No, the Giant Germ and Nimble Momonga. Unfortunately, you had a Wall Shadow as well. Oh my. We were doing similar things.
Uh-huh.
You had some good cards in there as well. See, I didn't get any House of Adhesive Tape, which would have been good for me to use against like your Jiragumo.
Well,
and I actually put... Sorry, go ahead.
This is the other misplay that I made. So last duel, when you summoned Petite Moth, I completely forgot that I had this set, which then would have stopped you actually walling up with that. Like, it's not much, but it would have at least got that out the field.
It didn't matter. I had that one attack with the Petite Moth, and that was it. But yeah, it didn't matter. I actually got 3 copies of the opposite ones, the one that does attack. Which is a bit less useful. No, your deck's decent for the set. It's exactly what you'd expect. I see you're playing the Electric Snakes, just in case I was playing Delinquent Duo, or Confiscation.
Yeah.
Penguin Knight as well. I was playing Penguin Knight on my side, just in case you were playing Gravekeeper's Servant, which I was, so that could come in handy for you. I didn't actually pull any Electric Snakes, but I did pull a Minar, which is the one that afflicts damage. But again, that was in my side deck that I didn't have. So yeah, what was convoluted about my deck had Hungry Burgers in my deck.
Yeah, I saw you've got 3 of them.
Yeah, I've got 3 Hungry Burgers and then 2 hamburger recipes as well.
I don't think I pulled the hamburger recipe.
Did you not? Yeah, I will say going forward, I didn't want to play any of the ritual support cards in this deck. Obviously, like, you got the Sonic Burn, you've got the Manju and the Senju. I didn't want to play them in this deck because it wasn't really a ritual sort of focus thing. I just thought, because also I'm playing a lot of cards to buff defense, and obviously I've got like the I've got quite a few defenders in my deck, so I just thought, I could probably wall up long enough to actually get the pieces rather than needing the search power. But yeah, that was I'm kind of sad that I didn't get to play Gravekeeper Servant. That's probably the one card I'm sad about not playing in this
My
deck.
apologies for misplaying so badly that I didn't let you get to use that tactic.
Yeah, and I like to see as well, we've both wasted a Nimble Momonga as well. And obviously you wasted your Giant Germ. And in a sense, I've wasted Mystic Tomato as well. Giant Rat did his part, but Mystic Tomato didn't see the light of day. So that's just annoying, because obviously straight after this, when you spin the wheel, we may end up pulling another pack of this set, and we may get more of them, which is only disappointing because, Okay, so, I think these decks were decent. You were playing very similar to me, which is not what I expected, and probably not what you expected after my discussion at the start of the game.
No, not at all, to be fair. I know that, like, Wall of Shadow is very, very kind of...
It's very, very situational thing.
Yeah. But it is a good card overall.
Yeah.
It's fairly decent stats, especially
it's decent for the time because it is a special summon.
Yeah.
That was what was going through my head. It's a special summon, and then I can just normal summon, and that is very rare in this time of Yu-Gi-Oh. The special summon is still special.
Yeah.
Okay, so I am just about to spin the wheel. If you hold the line, the Halloween themed wheel. That makes sense. Okay, so it's very close to a surprise duel, but it actually went to the 2 tournament packs.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I'm very happy with that win. Did not expect it. Like I said to Jordan, I was very surprised that we were playing a similar sort of strategy and similar cards. And me thinking bad, I felt bad probably since I was in. I'm not really too sure what's in each tournament pack. I know I probably should do my research. So I'm just going to pick my favourite numbers and do one of each. So I'll first go to tournament pack 4. Let's flip these cards. Oh, yeah. So like I just said to Jordan, I really did waste that Mystic Tomato. Like I said, I'm not too sad about losing Giant Rats because they did play their part. But no, it's definitely good to have more creatures. I'll add them to my collection. And then I will go as choosing my set, and then I will go with tournament pack 7. Let's flip these cards. Okay, Skill Point Magician, that could come up at some point. Not happy about Hanoa.
That first match was just a complete close-off when he got Wall Shadow on the field, and frankly, I probably could have stayed in that second duel, if not won the duel, if I had actually remembered to use Stop Attack and then actually attacked into his Pumpkin King. And then I might have actually been able to get back in that duel, but hey-ho, I forgot to use it, forgot I had it set, and ultimately lost that match pretty quickly. And on top of all that shame, I've burned so many good cards. I burned an Upstart Goblin. I burned so many of my strong monsters. I burned my own Wall Shadow. I've burned my Ritual monster, the Crab Turtle. So this is what we're left with at this point. I've still got a few strong monsters. I've still got my Banisher of the Light, which could come into play, 2k Defender. Still got a Black Pendant. We did burn out Nuzzler, but we do still have that Black Pendant, which is always nice to see. Boar Soldier, probably won't see play. Castle of Dark Illusions, which I'm hoping to save for when I've got more zombie monsters. We've obviously got a few decent monsters throughout this. A few decent spells still. We still have our Swords of Revealing Light. We still obviously have 1-up Stark Goblin, which is fantastic. We do still have a couple of red archery girls, which could be decent tribute fodder. All round, we still got some fairly decent cards. Tribute of the Doomed, as we're looking through here. And then obviously still got 2 Witch of the Black Forest. And I know that Matt burned at least 1, if he only had 1, last match. So that's the good news. I still have some very, very strong cards. And I'm very, very excited for this next set to see what I can make. I'm going to bring in quite a few of these cards, I reckon, to try and bring that next match in, because I don't want to get off to a 7-1 losing streak like I kind of claimed I might get in a winning streak last match. But yeah, I'm feeling fairly confident about the next match because I do have some very strong cards. I know Matt has burned some strong cards from the last few sets, and this next set is going to be absolutely fantastic. So I'll see you guys there.